Hello, I'm waiting for people to join. Like I always said, if I get one, that's enough. However, I'm doing a live tonight. It will be a general reading. This is not for any particular sign. This is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. If it resonates with you, leave a message. If it does not, please do not try to make it fit at all. So, hello and welcome back to my channel. I am EmpressReal1584, the Good Witch. If this is your first time visiting me, I would like to thank you. While you are here, please like, subscribe, and also share my channel. By taking this action, you will be helping me to grow. Also, take a moment to read my About page so that you can have some understanding about who I am. I will never copy another person's work, nor will I copy another person's title. I am authentically me. This work is a part of my bloodline. All are welcome to share his or her story in the comment section below, because your story may be a helpmate to someone else. My channel is a no judgment zone place for healing in some sort of way. If my video resonates with you once again, please hit like, subscribe, and share. If it does not resonate with you, do not try to make it fit at all. For anyone else and everyone else that this message does make sense to, take from it only what will help you on your journey towards your happiness in every area of your life. I am EmpressReal1584, the Good Witch. Let's begin healing together. I hope everyone is doing well. The weather is changing. People are getting sick, whether it be a cold, flu, or whatever the case may be. Protect yourself. Wash your hands. I don't think I need to say that, but wash your hands is very important. Today I will be doing a general reading. It's not for any particular sign. I see that I have one person that's viewing. Hello? Can you hear me? The last time I did a live, I think my video went on for like an hour. And then I was made aware that I didn't have any sound. It was traumatizing. However, being that I had the one person on, I was able to give that particular person a reading. I rarely do personal readings because I'm coming out of a habit of not wanting to hurt anyone's feelings. However, I'm learning to deliver the message, because the message is for you. When I do a personal reading, it's for you. I am a medium. I am also a psychic. Let me explain. A psychic is not a medium at all. Some psychics believe that they can speak to spirits. Not true. A medium can speak to spirit. Spirit relays messages to the medium, and mediums are also psychics as well. So I will make a video on that particular subject so that you can have a better understanding about the difference between a psychic and also a medium. Huge difference. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. This is a general reading for whomever needs to hear it at this particular time. I was supposed to start at 9 p.m., so I am a little late. Excuse me. If you have been following my channel, you can see that we had a litter of puppies, an unexpected litter. My husband and I were away, and my daughter sends me a video of my dogs consummating their marriage. My husband and I were truly shocked. However, we had to wait a little while before we can do an ultrasound to see if she was pregnant, and she was. She had a total of 6 babies, and it's been rough because they're like newborns. If you care about your pet, you want to make sure that the mom is okay. If you care about your pets, you want to make sure that the baby's okay. So it was a round-the-clock ordeal. Every 2 hours, we got up with the babies, making sure that mom fed them, making sure mom cleaned them, pooped them. And we had one that milk kept coming out of his nose. And in the middle of the night, we had to take him to the emergency vet. And with that being said, we had to tube feed him for 3 days around the clock. He's doing well. He's eating on his own. It only took 3 days for him to learn how to eat. He was eating too fast. He was being greedy. So he's doing well. All the pups are doing well. I see that I have a person that just came back. Can you hear me? I have 2 people that are here. Can you hear me? If so, type yes, so I'll know that you can. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. This is a general reading for whomever needs to hear it. Thank you. If this message is for a male, I will say so. If this message is for a female, I will say so. However, as we all know, there is no gender in tarot. That's my dog scratching on the door. She wants to come in. I put her out because she's a snorer, and I didn't want her to make any noise during the reading, but I guess that didn't work because she wants to come in. She's like, you're not putting me out. Spirit guys. Oops. One of the cards flew, excuse me. I'm going to take my time with this reading because starting this reading, my body feels so relaxed. So I'm going to take my time with this one. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. 3 more cards, please. 3 more cards. There may be someone, your right arm, you may need to go and get it checked. I'm not a doctor. However, I feel like someone's right arm has a little tingling in it. Maybe your blood pressure may be associated with the heart. However, you need to go and get that checked. There's a little numbness in that arm, the right arm. That arm goes a little numb. Okay, we're starting off with the number 22. Whomever I'm speaking to, you're at a crossroads. This is the number 22. You're at a crossroads at this present time. You have a lot of decisions to make about a path that you know you need to take, but you're confused about it. You have many options, however, you are very indecisive. You're being very hesitant as well. You already know what path you want to take, but you're taking your time. You have multiple options. You're taking your time and you're reevaluating everything because you don't want to make the wrong decision about whatever this is. However, this card is represented by the Libra. I see in about 2 days, possibly 2 weeks, or maybe even 2 months, the number 2 is very important. This card is represented by the number 22. However, you will come to that decision that you need to make for yourself soon. You're very indecisive. One part of you says that I should go this way. The other part of you says that I should go that way. But your subconscious mind knows the way that you should go at this present time. However, the number 22 symbolizes duality, adaptability, insight, selflessness, relationship sensitivity, and diplomacy. So when receiving this number from your angels, it is a message that you need to trust yourself and your instincts. This number 22, you're at a crossroads. You already know which way you want to take, but you are afraid to go in that direction. You need to trust yourself. Your angels are telling you to trust yourself. The number 22 is perceived as the most powerful and creative number of all. This means you are able to overcome all kinds of obstacles and aren't easily knocked back by failure. However, you also love to be seen as successful. So, many may become frustrated if you struggle to achieve your aims. Let's discuss what the number 22 means in love. You are someone who stands by his or her partner when required, be it emotional support or giving proper advice when needed. You are someone who does not have unrealistic or imaginary thoughts about love. You do care about your partner and your close ones as per your numerology compatibility chart. You know, as I said, the direction that you want to make, but you are afraid to make it because you don't want to fail. Who wants to fail? No one. No one wants to fail, whether it be in love, whether it be in career, or in life in general. However, we all stumble, but we keep going. So I'm speaking to someone that's at a crossroads at this present time because you are afraid to fail. You don't want to make the wrong choice. But as I always tell everyone, follow your gut. It is very important to follow your gut because your soul knows. But the problem is you doubt yourself and you are afraid to fail. If you live your life like that, being afraid to fail, you won't grow. In order to grow, you have to step out on faith. No matter what direction it takes you in, you have to take that leap of faith. We have the number 38, which is trumpet. When this card appears, that's victory, that's resurrection, that's you awakening, that's you being decisive. This is your inner calling. Possibly you may be forgiving someone. However, this person could be a fire sign. But this is the victory card. The victory card, when the trumpet comes out, you hear those trumpets blasting because this is victory. So whatever decision you need to make, you will be victorious. However, you need to get that fear of making this decision out of your system because your gut already knows the direction that you want to go in. And you have to take that leap of faith for yourself, not for anybody else, but for yourself. We have the number 26, which is book. You may be looking into something. You may be learning something new, thinking about taking a class or a course. However, this is you trying to find information about something. You want to obtain knowledge about something. You want to discover something. But this also could be secrets that are coming to light. Something that will be revealed to you. Facts. There could be a Pisces involved in this situation. We have the number 28, which is man. So when the man appears, as we know, this possibly could be a male, but there is no gender in tarot. So when this card appears, you could be a female that's in touch with your masculine side, or you can be a male. This could be a husband. This could be a male influence around you. This can be you, a female, as I said, that's in touch with her masculinity. Or this could be a male friend or a relative around you that you're thinking about. We have Aries. This card is represented by the Aries, so there's a strong Aries influence in this reading. We have the number 32, which is the Moon card. This is your intuition. The first card we had out was the number 22, which we know that you're at a crossroads. about a decision that you need to make. But this is the moon card. And when I see the moon card, that's a Cancer card. This is you needing to follow your gut, your intuition. Some of you may receive this hidden knowledge in a dream. So pay attention to your dreams. There's something that's hidden around you. However, you fear something. And we know you fear making this decision. You fear making a decision. And as I said, you should go with your gut. Always go with your gut. However, some of you are living in a fantasy land. And what I mean by living in a fantasy land, instead of you taking that leap of faith, instead of you going in a direction that you know you want to go in, you keep sitting back procrastinating, and you're saying, if I do this, it may be like this. If I don't do that, then it may not be like that. No. No. You're living in a fantasy land. However, some of you may be having mood swings right now because you fear the unknown. Some of you are scared. Someone just typed scared. However, once again, this is the Cancer card. We have the number 17, which is stork. Now, there could be a pregnancy. It doesn't have to be. But someone may be pregnant. You may be pregnant. Someone around you may be pregnant. Also, the stork means change. There's some of you who wants change so badly in your life. You want to change your current living situation. Some of you. Some of you may want to change your job. Some of you want to get out of a relationship. However, this could be birth of a new idea. And that's that decision that you need to make. That's why we saw you at the crossroads. Newness. You want new. You want something new in your life. A new job. A new lover. I'm just going to say what it is. A new place to live. You want to change in your environment. And this card is represented by the Aries. We have the number 30, which is lilies. When lilies show up, that's wisdom. You have the knowledge inside of you. You have wisdom in knowing what you want to do. However, you're blocking yourself by not doing it. You're blocking yourself because you're indecisive and you are afraid to make the best choice for you. However, this is maturity. And some of you are maturing. It doesn't matter what your age is. You could be 92, 52. You can be 20. Everyone is not mature at making the best decision for yourself, but you are about to put yourself first, and that's maturity. Because sometimes some people put others before them. And that's never wise for anyone. Because that means you're not being true to yourself. When you put people before you, you're keeping yourself oppressed. You're keeping yourself in the back instead of being in the front where you should always stand. So, with you making the best decision for you, that's maturity. We have, you're welcome. Thank you for the number 22. We have older person. So you may be an older person that I'm talking to. I'm anybody that's over 21. You can be an older person that I'm talking to. However, whatever the situation is, you feel like it's been a long process. And this card is the Capricorn card. So there could be a Capricorn that I'm speaking to, or there could be a Capricorn that's around you. However, you have some clarity. You know the direction, once again, that you want to go in. But being mature is taking that leap of faith and doing what's best for you. We have the number 12, which is birds. Now, when I see the number 12 and I see birds, this is gossip, people chit-chatting, right? Capricorn. This is people gossiping because they're not going to understand you. This newness about you, this newness of putting yourself first, this newness of making the best decision for you. So people are going to gossip. Let them. I always say, let them. You are restless right now. You're negotiating something, but you're negotiating with yourself. Should I or shouldn't I? You're negotiating with yourself. Let me put this card down for a second. When I say you're negotiating with yourself, everyone, I have 5 people on this live. Take a moment, close your eyes. You don't hear silence, do you? You hear something talking. That voice in your head is not you. That voice in your head, that voice that puts doubt in your head, that voice that says you shouldn't do this. You better not. That voice that keeps you stuck is not you. Because this right here, that gut feeling, you know what you want to do. And now you got people gossiping. They're saying, what if you fail? What if you don't succeed? Don't worry about anybody but you. So whatever decision this is that you need to make it for you. Not that voice in your head, but go with the gut. You already know what you want to do. You know what decision you want to make, but you're afraid to make it. So don't be afraid. This is communication, verbal coming in. Verbal communication coming in. Someone wants to stop you from doing what's best for you. Someone wants to stop you. This card is represented by a Sagittarius. However, there's always going to be chit-chat. There's always going to be gossip. You can't worry about that. People are always going to talk, especially miserable people. People like to talk. People like to gossip, especially the people that have nothing going on for themselves. They love to gossip. They love to talk. They love to cause problems because they have nothing else to do. And we can't worry about what they're saying because karma will take care of them always. However, this number 12, some of you possibly may have been seeing this number 12 everywhere, and the rest of you will begin to see it. There's a good chance that the angels are trying to communicate with you. The divine forces have something important to tell you. There are 12 months in a year, 12 signs of the zodiac, 12 hours in a day. There's significant changes happening in your life, and you are being called to rise to your full potential. You have all the tools that you need and also the resources that you need for a fresh start. So have faith and trust in yourself. Faith and trust affects our subconscious mind. 12 holds many secret meanings towards your personal growth. So have faith in yourself and your ability to create the life you desire. Have trust that you are on the right path. You have to believe in yourself. Don't worry about what anybody thinks, says, because we only have one life to live. Simple as that. We have the number 18, which is dog. So when the dog card comes out, possibly a friend that's around you, someone that you can trust. There's someone coming in, right? And I know you probably don't want to hear that because you may hear a lot of tarot readers saying that someone from your past is coming, right? And you're like, well, when? But there is someone that you will be able to trust. There's going to be a loyal friend. This friend may turn into a companion if that's what you want. But this is going to be someone that you can trust, someone that's dependable, someone that supports you, someone that will be very protective over you, male or female. However, some of you may be purchasing a pet, but this is going to be someone that's loyal, a soulmate. So, guess what? I'm not going to say that someone from your past is coming at all, but you're going to be meeting someone. I have to just read the cards for what they are. You're going to be meeting someone that you can depend on, someone that you can trust, someone that will be loyal. And it will start off as a friendship, and it doesn't have to go anywhere else but a friendship. However, it does have the potential to grow into more if that's what you want. We have the number 27, which is letter. There's a message coming in, documents. If some of you are looking for a new place to stay, if you're relocating. So there are going to be leases that you need to sign if you're going to rent. If you're thinking about buying a home, there are going to be documents that you have to sign in purchasing that home. But this is news coming in, maybe through the mail or a text message. Communication. This card is represented by the Gemini. And under this card, you know, I'm just going to pull it because I saw mice. This is the number 23. This is mice. Just like these birds. These loose lips. So whatever decision you make, people are going to talk. Even if you won the lottery, let's just say for $50,000, people are going to gossip. You know what they will say? oh, she or he is just going to blow it. They're just going to waste it. People are going to talk no matter what. Even if you met your princess, or if you met your Prince Charming, people are going to talk. That's all people do is talk, chit chat, or gossip. You can't worry about what people say at all. We're going to dive a little deeper to see if our spirit guides will allow us to clarify some of these cards so we can find out a little more information. I thank you all for joining me. This is my Lover's Oracle deck. I usually start my readings off with this deck, but tonight I wanted to do it a little differently. Trust your gut. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. Spirit guides, there's someone that I'm speaking to that's afraid to fail, that's afraid to step out on faith, that's afraid to trust his or her gut. Help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can. Two cards, please. Two cards. Two cards. Ooh, that's all the cards, huh? That's too many to take. Gonna put them back in. Help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. One more card, Spirit guys. One more card. You see these? Okay, I got two more cards. So we have a total of 3. When you see this card, what are you feeling at this present time? What do you see? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Bam. Isn't that what we discussed? If you don't remember, when this reading is over, rewind it back, replay it. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. You first. You first. Stop playing small. Stop standing in the back. Move to the front where you belong. Take your place. Make the best decision for you. Not for how you think somebody else is going to feel, if you're going to hurt them or not. You have to always do what's best for you. You have one life to live. When you look at this card, what are you feeling? What do you see? Give thanks for the blessing of love soon to come your way. That's that dog. That's that soulmate. That's that loyal friend. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Bam. You are worthy of more. You want more, and you can have it. It's called the power of the subconscious mind. You can have whatever you want in this life, but you can't have everything. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You can have everything. You can have your heart's desires, but you can't have everything. So you may want a new place to stay. You'll get it, but you may not have enough money to furnish it the way that you want. But you got that new place. So you can have everything. You got that new home. But guess what? It's just going to take a little time to furnish it. So you can have everything. You can have anything, but you can't have everything. Do you get what I'm trying to say? My daughter told me I speak in riddles. My husband tells me I speak in riddles, but I hope you get the gist of what I'm trying to say to you. You desire a new home? Okay, you'll get it. But guess what? You may not have enough to furnish it. So what? You got that new home. You got a roof over your head. Boom. Take your time and furnish it. So you can have anything, but not everything all at once. You may get this new person. You wanted a new person. You can have everything, anything, right? So the first thing is that new person. He may check all the boxes. She may check all the boxes except for one. If you want him to be 6 feet tall, he may be 5'2". See, you have to be specific in what you want. When you speak to the universe, whomever you pray to, you have to be specific. You have to be able to say, I want a new house. I want it to look just like this. I want it in this state, this particular town or county, or whatever the case may be. People don't understand that you have to be specific in what you're asking for. That's why I said you can have anything, but you won't be able to have everything, because you have to learn how to be specific in the things that you want. However, with me saying that, the most important thing is you have to believe that you can have it. That's one of the hardest things in the world, is not to have doubt, because we already saw that you're at a crossroads at the beginning of the reading, so you have doubt because you're scared to take that leap of faith. So people always say, my prayers don't get answered. Well, I only got half of my prayer answered because you weren't specific. Not only were you not specific, guess what? Not only were you not specific, you didn't believe you can have it. So, remove the doubt and know that you can have it. You need to create a mantra for yourself, right? Let's say if you're one of those people who don't think that you are pretty enough or handsome enough, right? Because you allow people to create doubt within you. So you need to go to your nearest mirror and look at yourself, right? And when you look at yourself in the mirror, I want you to pick out what you don't like about you, right? One thing only. So if it's your tummy, you might be like, oh, my tummy is too big. I wish I could have a tummy tuck. When you do that, I want you to turn around, close your eyes, then look at yourself again and love it. Love everything about you. Because what you thought was a flaw is not. You have to love everything about you, period. What matters is how you see yourself. Because the way you see yourself is the way others will see you. That's just an example. We have, when you see this card, what do you see? This is friendship. Once again, twice on the board. That dog, financial freedom, space, happiness, all around, peace. We all crave that, but you got to manifest that, and you can have that. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So some of you may be with someone right now, and if you are, and you truly want that person, you need to nurture the bond of the friendship. And I'm going to go down this road with you because I have a little extra time. Some people always want a relationship, right? Some people don't like to be alone. But sometimes you need to be alone for a little while so that you can learn yourself. Let's just say if you were once upon a time in a relationship, for some reason that relationship ended. Now you need to sit back and reflect and understand why that relationship ended so that you don't bring any of those things into your next relationship, so that you can learn not to think that your new person is going to do what the old person did. However, your relationship could have been a split that was amicable, that the both of you agreed, and there was nothing except for you were just not compatible. However, sometimes we need that sit down time, that time to get to know us once again. Because when you're in a relationship, you don't get to know all of you. You lose little parts of you because you're trying to make your partner happy and your partner's trying to make you happy. So then little things start trickling away. And then that's when it comes to play like, I'm not happy. No, you allow parts of you to fade away. So the next relationship, all those past traumas, if you didn't heal them, guess what? You bring them into the next relationship. And then you may think, I'm not doing that. And you are. So, friendship. People never start off in a relationship with something that's solid. You have to start on a solid foundation. Friendship. Instead of moving quickly, take your time. Because if you're not with someone, Spirit is saying that a friend is coming in, someone that's loyal, a companion. And if you are in a relationship, if you are in one, you should take a few steps back and just start to get to know your person on a personal level, because some people forget those steps. What's your favorite color? What do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat? Where did you grow up? You need to nurture the bonds of friendship. That's a solid foundation, because you learn each other's habits, their likes, their dislikes, because anything that starts off quickly will end just as quick. So if you take your time with it and nurture it and water it, It's like putting a seed in the ground, right? Are you going to put a seed in the ground and just walk away? Or are you going to put a seed in the ground and water it, make sure it's in the sunlight, come back to it and water it some more so it can grow? Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. That's if you're with someone, and if you're about to meet someone, nurture the bonds of friendship first. You know, when my husband and I first started talking, right? We were just talking and talking as friends, nothing more, nothing less. And he was like, I'm not going to date. I'm going to take my time. And I was like, okay. So I didn't think that he and I would even be together as we are right now, married. So he was like, I'm going, date. And I'm like, do you. Go ahead, date, get to know people. So I didn't even include myself in the equation. So I'm like, let me say this. Before you start dating, right? Can I hit it? That's what I said. And he had to think about that for a second. But I'm like, shoot, if no, I'm not, I don't want to be one of those girls that you're just going to date and then move to the next and then to the next. But physically, I'm attracted to you. But we kept talking and talking as friends. And we started to get to know each other and learn each other. And we nurtured the bonds of the friendship. However, he was still talking. Yeah, too much information. We were still talking as friends. And that's how we began to grow. And trust me, there were a lot of females who wanted him. But I'm not one of those people that is going to stand in line. I don't do that. I'm not standing in line. So if he wanted to date, you can't stand in anybody's way. You got to let a person be who they are. However, we still nurture the bond of our friendship, because before anything, we were friends. So if you're in a relationship, you need to nurture the bond of that friendship. When you meet this new person, if you're not in a relationship that's coming in, we already know this person is going to be trustworthy. This person is going to be loyal to you. This person and you will start off as friends. This person will be dependable. They will be very supportive in whatever you want to do, and they will protect you. However, nurture that bond and don't move too fast. At the bottom of the deck, we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Some things we just cannot change. Some things are beyond our control. However, as I said to you earlier, you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything. I believe in the power of meditation. And I know a lot of people say that I try to meditate, but I can't clear my head. There's something always running through my head. I can't clear my thoughts to meditate. And I'm going to give you a quick suggestion. People think that if they meditate, they should take 30 minutes, an hour. It's not like that. Start off for 5 minutes a day. Whatever time that you have time to dedicate 5 minutes to. When you meditate, what a lot of people don't know either is that you need to sit in a space that's comfortable. Never meditate on your bed. Never do that, because your bed is where you go to sleep, and that's your comfort place for your rest. But you're meditating for something. So the corners of your home, the corners are very important, because without corners, the house wouldn't stand. So you have to go to that structure, because every home has a foundation. But the house couldn't be built without corners. Even if it's a circular home, there's a point at which it stops. So pick out a peaceful place, whether it's your bathroom, the bedroom, the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, anywhere where you can have 5 minutes to yourself, and sit on the floor and make sure your back is against the wall. And your back against the wall is your peace and your protection. So your back must be against the wall, because when you meditate, you never know what you're going to see. And this is for your comfort, so you won't be scared with whatever is shown to you. But start off learning how to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. As many times as you need to, so that you can be relaxed. Once you're relaxed, close your eyes and think about one thing. What's that one thing that's important to you? Think about that. Focus on that. Not only are you focusing on it, I need you to see whatever it is you're asking for, that you're meditating for, that you're manifesting. See that. If you're manifesting more money, right? I had someone write that, financial freedom. Meditate on that financial freedom. What number, what dollar amount, small or large, will make you feel like you have financial freedom? Meditate on that. See that check in your hand. See those numbers in your bank account. And not only see them in your bank account, believe that it's there. However, do that every day until it becomes a part of you and that you believe it with no doubt. Because the person that wrote Financial Freedom, if you have a little piece of doubt, as small as a mustard seed, you won't have it. So you have to see yourself with it. I don't have time tonight, but I can tell you how I purchased a home with $5 in my bank account the next time I did a live. $5. True story. That's with the power of manifesting. Believing it and knowing it. And that's how I bought a house with $5 in a bank account and obtained a mortgage with $5 in the bank account. Yes, things are possible. But you have to believe that it is possible, because if you have just a tiny bit of doubt, you won't have it. So whatever you want, you have to see yourself with it. Even if it's a person that you know that you may like, you have to see yourself with that person. However, if that person is with someone, you can't have someone else's person, male or female. You can't manifest someone else's person if they're with someone. No. You know why? Because if you get that person, guess what? Someone will get that person again from you. So you have to manifest on what you know you truly can have. It's as simple as that. And you have to get up after manifesting knowing that I'm going to have that money in my bank account. I'm going to have that person that I manifested. Even if it's a person that you don't know, you have to be specific. Like the person that wanted financial freedom, what number is going to make you comfortable, and visualize that number. For a person that you want, you could say, I want my person 6 feet tall. I want my person light skinned. I want my person da 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 da. I want him or her to wear glasses. I want my person to have salt and pepper hair. You have to be specific in everything that you want. Be specific down to their toes. You know, as our grandparents, well, mine used to say, describe them from the rooter to the tutor. You have to be specific in everything that you want. And that's real talk. So, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to move this forward. Let's see. I'm going to pull money blocks. Let's find out if this is about your finances, what is blocking you. Why don't you have? And I love this deck because this deck gives you a few affirmations that you can use. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. This is about someone's finances. What is going on with their finances? Whoever's on this live right now, what's going on with their finances? Okay. We got one card that flipped over. Okay. Okay, the first card that we had that came out, not worthy. Do something nice for yourself. You deserve it. So someone may feel like they're not worthy of having more, but you are. This card is saying do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. And you need to say to yourself every day, I deserve to be wealthy. I'm going to show you. You deserve it. So say that to yourself every day, that you deserve to be wealthy. However, we have bad job. Don't stay at a soul-sucking job Do work that you love. So say to yourself, I love my high paying job. Every day, say to yourself, I love my high paying job while filling out applications. But never leave your job until you have that yes from a job. Don't leave your job until you have a backup. Never enough. There is no lack. Ask the universe for a miracle. I allow money into my life. So say that to yourself every day. I allow money into my life. Say that when you wake up in the morning, as soon as you wake up, say, I allow money into my life. I deserve to be wealthy. Not only do you say that as soon as you wake up in the morning, say it. Let that be the last thought on your mind before you go to sleep. You know, that sleep, like you're exhausted, you're tired, you're turning off the TV, the computer, the phone, and you're about to get your rest. So say, I deserve to be wealthy. I allow money into my life. Say that to yourself until you believe it. Because how is it going to come true if you don't believe it? So, listen, if you're on this live, you've been to school before, so you know Einstein. Did you know that Einstein used to meditate and he manifested and he dreamed about the things that he invented? So manifestations and meditations didn't happen within this decade. It's been going on for centuries. Sigmund Freud, right? Meditated, manifested. You have to believe that you can have what your heart desires are, but be specific in what you want. Money blocks. You get what you focus on. Believe you are already rich. I have unlimited prosperity. See, you got to believe it. Because I'm spiritual. Whatever your religion is, it doesn't matter to me at all. I'm spiritual. However, we all believe in what we believe in. You have to be specific with the universe, but you cannot confuse the universe because the universe is going to give you what you're asking for. So if your mouth is saying, I want more financially, right? You said that out loud with your mouth. You communicated with the universe. But then your soul and your subconscious mind is saying, I don't believe I can have that. I don't know what I said that for. You sending two different messages. So now you just confused the universe. So it's going to take you that much longer to get what your heart desires. You know why? Because you didn't believe that you could have it. You said it with your mouth, but you didn't believe it. So now the universe is confused. And then you get frustrated and you're like, my manifestations aren't coming true. I'm going to stop manifesting. Yeah, you might as well stop manifesting because you keep confusing the universe. So whatever you're asking for, say it, but believe it. And then you can achieve it. Bad to have. Greed isn't what it's about. Be happy with money. I embrace having money. And that's another thing. When you receive, it's not about being greedy, right? Let me say it like this. A drug dealer, they can make all this money, right? And they can be the top on the food chain in the drug game, right? But guess what? That money don't last because it's not honorable money. So then they go and buy these fancy cars and they buy these fancy clothes. Then you want the name brands, you want the Gucci's, the Louis, you want the Fendi's, the Pradas. You wearing somebody else's name and you don't even realize your own. But then you want to go put Gucci on your back. You want to put Louis on your back. You want to put Fendi on your back. For what? So, greed isn't what it's about because that's when things don't last. I would rather have a house than a Louis bag. I would rather have a car than a Gucci bag because I can't live in my bag, but I could live in my house. So greed, like I said, what will bring you to financial freedom? What is that number? Now the universe going to be checking on you. It's not about greed. The universe has to say that this person is ready. Only the rich. Money isn't just for some people. It's for you too. I accept money freely. So I've never been that person that worried about what the next person has. I worried about what I had. And yeah, a person could look nice and they Gucci, they Louis or whatever, but I could look just as good in my $5 shirt and my $7 pants. And I bet you I'll get more turns than a person in a Gucci and a Louis. Please believe me. So it's not about money, not unless you know what you're going to do with that money. Because the universe is going to watch all of that. So that financial freedom you can have, but what are those numbers that's going to bring you to that financial freedom? And do you believe that you can have it? That's the most important thing. You have to believe that you can have it. You know, I used to give my children this mantra for them to say every day. And each one of my children can hold their own financially, with the exception of my oldest one, you know. He was spoiled by my mom. However, I'm going to give you this, and you may know it and you may not. I used to tell them to say, I like money, I love it, I use it wisely, judiciously. Money comes to me in every area of my life, and I will always use it wisely. And they can all maintain. So You know how people be like, money is dirty. Money is the root of all evil, right? Why you curse? That's cursing money. You're cursing it. You need money to pay your light bills, to buy your food, your groceries. So how is it the root of all evil? You need money to go to the doctor. You need money for gas. So we all need it, but it's how you use it. So financial freedom, you have to say, I will use it wisely. That's just something that I gave to my kids to say on a daily basis. And I'll also put that mantra up in, you know, in my little profile so that you'll be able to write it down or screenshot it or whatever the case may be. But I never let them get up in the morning without saying that. And this is when they were young until now. And that's why they all have their own. Because it was important to me that they will be able to do for themselves when I no longer had to do for them. So with that being said, you can have your financial freedom, but when you get it, what you gonna do with it? That's the most important thing, and that's what the universe is watching. And I'm gonna close this reading off with my Soul's Truth deck. And I thank you all for joining this live. I thank you. I'm truly grateful. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it at this present time. Thank you. Spirit guides, help me to deliver the most accurate message that I possibly can for whomever needs to hear it. Help me to deliver. One just dropped. Excuse me, one just dropped. Well, I think it was two, excuse me. That was more than that. I'm going to have to take all of these only because I didn't know that many had flew out of my hand. I thought it was one. But it's the reason why I have all of these. So if you have time, I have time. What do I believe? Oh my God. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? I can't make this up. How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? You are welcome. Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. And if you don't know what ebbs and flow is, it's like the ocean. It goes in and it goes out. In and out, ebbs and flow like the tide. You are worthy of it, and it is your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Hello? My name is EmpressReal1584TheGoodWitch. Hello? Can I reread that for you? What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it. And it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because of what? Fill in the blank. We have, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? So when was the last time that you couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. Do I know all my strengths? Am I using them? Do you know all of your strengths and are you using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Today's soul action, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So, how can you use your superpowers? How can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? What can I burn? I love this card. What can I burn? Burn it. Burn it all. The ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Today's soul action. Make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? What will your next chapter look like? Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Today's soul action. Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. So, what good deed can you do for someone without expecting anything in return? What are the dominant emotions that run my life? This is the bottom of the deck. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? What are the dominant emotions that run your life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no decision will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin feeling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Let go of the belief. Let go of the belief. Let me give you this sentence. Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? And that's what I was explaining to you in the best way that I could. Financial freedom, right? It's saying you can have it. Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something in order to feel it? So you're probably like, this woman is saying that I can have $1 million. I don't believe that. I need to see this. That's that doubt. One more time. Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? You can feel it if you believe it, that you can have it. You can have it if you believe it. How do you get to it? You got to see it. How do you see it? Close your eyes, meditate, and manifest it without doubt. Simple. But you got to do it every day until you believe it. You got to believe it in order to have it. And then the universe will say, you're ready for it. I thank you all for viewing and watching the live. I hope I left you with a little bit of information. My name is EmpressReal1584TheGoodWitch. I'm over on TikTok. I've been doing a lot of videos over there, short videos. I'm back on YouTube, and I'm going to start dedicating my time to you guys and getting back to it over here. I'm trying to run Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So I've given TikTok a lot of me, and now it's time to come back over here where I started and give you a little more. Love and light to everyone. Thank you so much.